Hello, Keith Walker speaking. This is just the video clip B for additional readings. And remember, the additional reading questions do carry marks with them. So if you want the higher mark, you need to complete the additional readings and complete the additional questions in the quiz. I've given a fairly lengthy video A, so this one is not quite going to be quite so long. You're reading about such topics as team process, diversity, decision-making teams, leading high-performance teams. Again, to expose you to more of perhaps the academic reading and thoughts of those sort of things. And then in the other chapter, you're reading about organisational change, management plan change, and things like this. I'll reiterate what I said at the end of the other video. The only thing that we can guarantee you as academic educators or tertiary educators at the moment is that change is coming always. It's going to be a constant. You hear it talked about in terms of what they call interrupted technologies. You can see where it's occurred in a lot of places. If you're in Australia today and you pay any attention to the business news in Australia in 2017, you'll see the fact that Amazon is coming to Australia and setting up. And you can see the ramifications and rippling effect of that through the retail industry with various people making various comments about it, that sort of thing. It's coming, it's change. It's not going to reverse back. And change has been a constant since the start of the Industrial Revolution in the early 1800s in England. It's just coming. What will happen in the construction industry specifically, I don't know. There'll be new ways of building buildings. Hopefully there'll be more efficient ways of keeping track of costing and things like this. People will be more sophisticated. The buildings we're building nowadays are going to be infinitely more complex than anything we've ever built in the past. I was reading an article in the paper about the Adelaide Hospital, a new public hospital in Adelaide, and it said it's a $2.3 billion hospital. And it's the third most expensive building, according to the newspaper article I read, in the world. And it's just a hospital. Now, when I say just a hospital, it's much more than that to the community. It's the place where lives are changed and improved and that sort of thing, and a modern hospital is the most important part. But that's a staggering amount of money, $2.3 billion. I haven't been to the hospital. I've driven past it from the airport going into Adelaide City. That was several years ago when it was being constructed. It's a massive building. It's obviously a very complex building, and you think about what you need in terms of healthcare, that's what's inside it. The gas, the commuters, the sterile operating theatres and things like that. These are the sort of buildings that are coming in the future. So if Adelaide Hospital's $2.3 billion, what happens when they decide they have to build a big new hospital in Brisbane or a big new hospital in Sydney or wherever else, one of our other major cities has to have some sort of major technology upgrade in the building or whatever that might be. So that's, I've diversed a little bit there from the topic, but that gives you an idea of the complexity of construction coming in the future, and there'll be new tools to deal with it. And as a potential future senior management of the future, it'll be your job. People will be bringing these problems to your desk. If you've moved up the top of the career structure of your organisation, people only bring you issues and problems, and that's how you earn the big dollars, hopefully, that you make in the future. So not quite so much to say this week, so we're getting towards the end of the reading, so I hope you found them informative, and I'll look forward to catching up with you next week. Thank you. Bye.